Good morning and welcome back to your own channel, Seek the Soul, the Truth Lies Within. And on this channel, for the first time, if you're listening to this, then if you listen to this on Instagram, YouTube, link has been given down below in the description. Click on that, and if you want to check out not just the Vardhans, the past 200 plus days Vardhans, you can even check out diet plans, yogasans, sitting on chair, without chair. If you're working in your office and you have to sit for a long time in front of the computer, you can do certain exercises on the chair also. That has been shared over there. And also sleep patterns, relationships, depression, and many more things. There are different topics to it. Do leave your comments and also share it with others. So let's go ahead with today's 223rd day of our blessing. What does Baba have to say? Baba says, may you be multi-million times fortunate and earn an income of multi-millions. Now, this is not about the money. This is about an income of habits, which we call it as sanskars in Sanskrit. Sanskar, we do antim sanskar. You must have heard about doing antim sanskar of certain souls in the Hindu dharma. What is antim sanskar? Antim sanskar means the last rites of the soul. That means the last thoughts of the soul will decide what exactly the soul is going to achieve in the next birth. In different religions, people have different kind of understanding, but over here in Brahmakumaris, we understand that if your thoughts are not of God and not of the supreme world, and if you have not purified yourself, purified means no lust, no anger, no greed, no jealousy, no hatred, you've become a Puritan to a certain extent or the highest extent, only then can you go to supreme abode, God Father's abode. That's the condition. So let's check whether we have reached the condition on a daily basis, and have we earned that multi-million times of fortune. This is the multi-million times of fortune, cleansing our habits of sanskars so that we can go up there. So God says, and earn an income of multi-millions on the basis of Shrimat. Shri is a word or a title given to somebody who has got elevated thoughts, elevated words, and elevated actions. But in this today's world, everybody is called Shri so and so and Shrimati so and so. But are their thoughts pure? God is asking us. Do they have pure thoughts? Do they have pure actions? Do they have pure words? That decides whether you can be called or given a title of Shri Man or Shri Mati, especially in India. Outside, we call them as Mr. or Mrs. Right? Doesn't make any sense. So Baba says, and the basis of Shrimad by finishing your own dictates and the dictates of others. When we keep on listening to our own dictates and others' dictates, we end up into problem. Let's explore that. Those who follow Shrimad cannot have a single thought according to their own dictates or the dictates of others. In Kali Yuga, why God is asking us to follow His guidance and not the guidance of other people or our own guidance? Because this is Kali Yuga. That means the end of days, which we call it in different religions. Kali Yuga is also known as the end of days. So the end of days is the time where all the souls have become impure, their thoughts have become impure, their character has become impure, their actions have become impure. So that's why Baba says, if you listen to other people or if you listen to your own thoughts which have become impure, then you'll end up doing more sins and you'll get more heavier in your mind and in your karma. So that's why follow my dictates. So Baba says, if the speed of your stage is not fast, that means if you're not being able to continuously be in meditation, some days you are interested, some days you're not interested, some days you're meditating, some days you're not meditating, some days you're listening to the divine knowledge from the University of Brahmakumaris, some days you forget about listening that, some days you're in a mood to listen, some days you're not. That means the speed is not so good. Then what happens? If the speed of your stage is not fast, there is definitely something of your own dictates or the dictates of others being mixed with Shrimat. Shri, God can only be called as somebody who can be given as a title of Shri, the most elevated. Yes, God is the most elevated being in the whole world in present Kali Yuga. So God says Shri Mat. Mat means guidance, elevated guidance. So God says that dictates of the mind are the thoughts that arise according to the limited sanskars of a soul. We can think limited. We can only think about right now. I want this, greed. I want that thing to happen for me only, selfishness. So limited thinking, not unlimited thinking. That's why sins happen, because everybody is thinking about themselves. I want it. I want to survive. I want it for myself. That is limited thinking. So God is saying, dictates of the mind are the thoughts that arise according to the limited sanskars of a soul, which make that soul fluctuate. So someday, if we try to do something, grab something in our life, we get it, we are very happy. Someday we try to snatch something away from somebody else, we don't get it, we are unhappy. So our own dictates, bad karma. Then Baba says that therefore check yourself or have others check you. We have elderly souls, not just elderly in terms of physical age, but senior. Elder means in terms of knowledge. Even a small child of 15 years old, the soul is not 15 years old, by the way. That is known as soul conscious thinking. Somebody might be 50, 60 years old, but not wise enough. Why? Age of the body is 50, 60, but the soul is not wise enough. So we are talking about elderly could be in terms of knowledge, in terms of wisdom, in terms of character. So Baba says, don't take a single step without Shrimat, for only then will you accumulate an income of multi-millions and be able to become multi-million times fortunate. Godly guidance or the guidance of senior souls. That's most important. So, I leave you with this beautiful Vardhan. If you have any comments, do mention your comments, do put down your comments, and have a blessed day. Stay safe, stay protected, and do well in your life. Om Shanti.